Hello, welcome to my Dualset match against Alright, so we had a little bug where the chat wasn't working, but it's working now, so everything seems to be going well. He picked Adventures, I picked Base for the first game, so that's what we're going to play. Just a second. Again, the format is sort of best of 5, so first to 2.5 wins, and each game we each get to pick a set to form the overall set. So anyway, on this board you can ferry lost cities, which should be pretty good, and you can also get peasant. I don't know if miser will be worth it. I mean, certainly a trashing would be or could be quite nice overall. Anyway, I think I mean, you want to get us started on this peasant line, but so with a 4-3, I think either way you want to go ferry to the lost cities with your peasant. You could open workshop, I guess, but I think this will be just as good. Well, I don't know. So here I can get a lost city and a second peasant, so that's really great. I could get 2 lost cities. I could get lost city workshop. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. And here I'll get a peasant. Though he may draw me a card, yeah. So that being the case, I might want to, I think I do want a second peasant still. Discard this. So I'm going to get to draw workshop and soldier, and I think I'll play both of them. Well, I know I'll play both of them. And I don't know what I'll buy in workshop. Maybe just double lost cities. They've got the journey token changed to more closely match the in real life game. Well, I'm still gonna play this, even though it makes me have a sort of unpleasant shuffle. So do soldier now. And do I want another lost city? These next couple hands are going to be quite bad. But this is alright. See, he got through the deck there, which is bad, but he doesn't have anything else, right? He just has money now. He just has $7. I'm hoping that I get some use out of the workshop beyond just picking up lost cities, that we get some... Fortunately, he's going to get his disciple next turn, so I hope he doesn't drop. We'll see what he buys. He could buy a wine merchant. A ranger, huh? Well, it's not totally out there. If I buy a lost city here, he could empty them a little easily. Though, of course, it's still nice to have. Oh, good. Alright. Alright, very nice. Very, very nice. Now the turns will probably be pretty big for everybody from here on out. He still doesn't really have quite the same capabilities of me, and I'm going to end up with another disciple before him, clearly. And hopefully, though we didn't get there, I was going to say hopefully we would get to play the peasant, but that didn't quite pan out. I probably want another ranger here. Fortunately, this is just a bunch of money and no good stuff. Alright, we are going to get to disciple something, though. Probably will disciple a ranger. Now we're not boosting each other's draws anymore, so the turns aren't quite so explosive. So he just didn't call his teacher, I guess. I don't know if there was a thing to do with it, but... So... I would like another peasant. Wine merchant could be quite nice. Miser could have been okay, I guess, too. You can probably play it pretty rapidly here. I'll have to think about it anyway. It may be just as easy to get vassals. I mean, the trashing could be quite useful. I'm probably going to want to give rangers plus action maybe as my first go for the teacher. So I think that's what I'll head for. This is of course not a great draw, but that's alright. I will get another peasant here just to get the soldier attacks going a little more. I could really see a miser coming in at some point here. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's at least possible. There should be a big Finnish ferrying peasants or something. I guess the only question is how close is he to doing it. So we'll have to watch out for that, but I don't think he's that close to it. Depends on what he does this turn. I guess he's gonna go for some money now. I don't know what his plan is, but kind of glad to see him move this way. I don't think there's time for that, but I don't think he necessarily has the draw to support it, although if he gets good draws, it'll be fine. It's just a lot of stop cards. My deck has a lot of stop cards too, but that's why I'm trying to get this Ranger deal started. Yeah, we can't even put anything on the Lost Cities right now because of the deal. So I think if I disciple Rangers, we'll be able to get the finish here. There might be consideration to put the plus buy, actually, if I think about actions. Assuming I draw the deck, I have 5 Lost Cities, so that's 6 terminals, plus 1 extra play of a terminal. Could be a 7th terminal, so I could get 8 buys, one of them gaining a Rangers. I'm not sure. He's still going this direction. He can't really expect to draw that much, I don't imagine. Well, that should help me out a little bit. Yeah, I want to call teacher, get action on the Rangers. This is getting kind of scary. Alright. So I guess we have just barely enough. No, that's not true. We don't have enough. I take it back. We do not have enough. We can end it, but we can't win. At least not this way. So he got his teacher down again, so he can put action on the wine merchants. So he might be in a pretty good shape there. Pretty good shape there. Well, if I draw again, I'll be fine because I can workshop for a peasant or disciple for a peasant, and then I'll definitely have enough. Just sort of a question of whether he... Well, he's got 4 wine merchants and maybe 4. So he's kind of close to a pile. Well, I don't think that's right, but... I would like to keep my ranger. I could keep both the... Keep everything. I could exchange a soldier, though it's okay. Just to give my chance of draw being a little better. So we're all right in that spot. To see what he can do here. Maybe he can end it, I don't know. I'm a little confused there what he was... He has more wine merchants, right? Oh, he left them on the mat last time, I see. He left them on the mat. I should have got a peasant. Instead of that estate, I should have bought a peasant. Well, my following turn, I'll maybe be able to do some stuff. We'll just have to see. He was pretty close to an estate finish. I guess that wouldn't have worked. Say he has double province where my win is really easy. Okay. He doesn't quite have the actions, although that disciple will help him out a bit. So I would have to buy province and ferry. I maybe botched that up with the money. I may not have enough money to do the play anymore. Well, with the workshop, if I can gain, yeah, okay, I can get to 10. I need $11. So not quite. I did botch that up between my fugitive and my soldier. Exchanging stuff. But maybe we can get there anyway. So we need 11 buys. Right. Well, we definitely would be able to do it next turn. We just won't. Yeah, I probably messed that up. I think. Oh no, I can get it with the... I can get to 11. Play 2 peasants, disciple, get 1 as a third, and then get another peasant as a fourth. $1. Just whether I can draw that, I guess. I should have waited on the fugitive. Shouldn't have played it now, that was dumb. Anyways, there's one card in there, so this, I believe, still works. I think. There also might have been an estate win. Maybe. Buying, like workshopping vassals and discipling vassals or something. Oh. I forgot to keep my peasants. Alright, so that's one for me. Yeah, I think I did actually have a win on estates as well. Okay, say you're set. Maybe he's thinking. I don't know. So yeah, there was surely an estate pileup as well. What am I looking for here? Cornucopia and Dark Ages. And I get to go first. I had centered this title. I had his name longer. I'm going to move it. It's bothering me. It's really still not that centered, but it's a little more centered. Oh, is remakes the only cornucopia. Dark Ages might have more Kingdom cards than any other set. I don't remember. It has a bunch of extra cards, so maybe the number of Kingdom cards is about the same. Well, there's a big old Grave Robber Rats workshop thingy. Workshop's on the board, but remake is okay since there's twos, or specifically since there's Vagrant. I don't really. I'm not sure the opening, to be honest. You could do a Rats opening with like Market Square or something. Anyway, I think I will start with a remake. The question is whether you want the Market Square. It's okay for getting cash, to be honest. You don't really want to buy silver or anything, so it might be okay to get a couple golds so you can buy fives. I do plan on playing with the Rats, just not immediately. Maybe that's a reason not to get a Market Square, but we'll try it anyway. So here we get. Yeah, I'll react. Would have been nice to hit a 4 to get a Rats or a Minstrel, but I don't really want more Market Squares particularly. Maybe one more. I mean, just buy is fine. I can just play them as cantrips, or if we get down to it, they can be remade into stuff as well. If I hit 4, I'll buy Rats. If I hit 5, I'll buy Cultist. If I hit littler numbers, probably buy Vagrant or something. Probably we'll see another 3 pile. Okay. Ooh, that was a really nice draw there. Minstrels would be awesome to get. So the question is whether Minstrel's better than another Cultist. I think we'll go with one Cultist first. or another cultist first. Now we get the minstrel. I've got a shot at giving him every single ruin. Which is not as big a deal as it might be otherwise, but okay. I guess my challenge might be getting rats. Maybe I don't need rats. I mean, we can grave rob other stuff for sure. Just grave rob a bunch of cultists after we get cleaned up here. I hope he's got remake with 2 rats here pretty soon, or he'll be in trouble. If I get 5 here, I'll need to buy Grave Robber. Well, I can't. Gain the gold and draw it. So we probably won't trash this turn. Or we could trash to get a minstrel. We could trash a vagrant. Not to get a minstrel, but you know what? You know what I mean. I mean, you probably don't know what I mean because what I said didn't make any sense. But so, yeah, Grave Robber looks pretty nice. If he can get cleaned up, I don't know what the copper trashing looks like. There's still 5 out there, and I only have 2 of them, so he still has 3. Look at that, Power Vagrant. Okay, that turn he did nothing. Yeah, we'll be right up there at the 3 pile though any minute now. Aw, this is a little sad, but okay. There's a minstrel in the top there, so I'm gonna get another cultist. So the plan here will be to really the plan here will be to maybe try and 3 pile pretty soon. He's just sort of, he's not doing anything to avoid going right towards it. What's on the top here? Another cultist. I was kind of thinking this guy. I was thinking it might be nice actually to trash a cultist. Can even get another one, another gold if we wanted it, which I don't. This could maybe turn bad. Well, it's probably fine. Yeah, we don't want any more of that. I am greening like too early, but that's just the thing to do. There's another minstrel in here. I don't think he has a best shot at winning. In fact, now he certainly is just lost this turn. If he goes for that. I had pretty good draws. I don't know if there was anything in particular that anybody messed up. But, I mean, I messed up at the. I mean, I was way ahead and I didn't really play it that cleanly, but I played it, I guess, cleanly enough. It's probably just the luck of hitting 5 first. Alright. I don't know. What are the, let's say, guilds? Prosperity's the worst. I don't know why people pick prosperity. It's not really the worst, but he gets to go first. This title thing still is not. Whoops. Whatever. This is fine. Discord listeners don't know what I'm talking about. I guess you open Quarry Loan, maybe. Open Vault, maybe, actually. Vault Loan. That seems reasonable to me. Could be Quarry, though. Looks like to me that you can build a nice deck here. I guess I'll get a second loan. I don't know. Well, now hopefully won't have to. Gross. Gross. Wow, that's a nice draw for him. Oh, I don't know if a second loan does anything but just get in the way. Oh, the vault even missed. Look at that. That's an accomplishment by the vault. And I didn't cycle more. Man, I just gave myself a really awful shuffle, too. This is working out pretty much exactly as one would expect. So the last card's a copper, or pardon me, an estate. So I'm not gonna buy anything. So guess we'll just trash again. Well, he's having a good time. This is gonna flip my. This is gonna reveal loan first of all, but it's only gonna do that after flipping vault. Will be the style. Nope. Okay. Baker power. If he has the vault again, I'll die. I won't die. That part was a lie. Probably advisor. I'd take an advisor. I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. Quarry is also nice. So we could just take a grand market and not trash. Probably have to. Well, I don't know why I didn't discard the loan then, though. Alright, so if I lose by 1 coin token, then we know what to blame. I would kill the other loan if I revealed it, if I were him. Alright, so we learned a lesson, which is don't be stupid. It's a good lesson. It's unlikely to stick, but, you know, something to start with. Boom, ba-doom. He has a nice deck. I have Corey's. I get to trash twice here, though. That's nice. Well, I don't think it matters which of the two I give him. He probably will get to it either way. Though maybe the draw would have stopped if I denied the grand market. Oh well. He can... I would get another Corey if I were him, maybe. He might not need it, actually. But he can just get a lot of Bakers before he start. I mean, he can green next turn. But he could get Bakers and Advisors now. A lot of both. It'll be hard for me to win unless he totally botches a 3-pile. I get 2 grand markets is all. Maybe 3. Probably just 2. Yeah. Oh, man. Like, if you do get the second Corey, then just everything's free. But, I mean, he can do whatever he wants and he'll win, but Bishop is pointless. Pretty much. Boy, I don't have any buys. Like, I can't even threaten 3 piles. He would have to really mess up the 3-piling. Like, in a way that's surely just impossible. Suppose I'll probably draw the deck here between these 3 advisors and the cantrips. Well, I'll get pretty close anyway. Alright, so I can buy a province. What did he bishop? He bishoped in a state, right? I'm sure he'll draw the deck. Yeah, I mean, that it would require an incredible stroke of bad play for this to turn my way. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Oh yeah, I should have killed that other loan. I blew it. What was I thinking? Maybe he'll have... No, he didn't save enough tokens up. He can't do that. I was going to say maybe he'll have 24. Well, he could with the vaults. The vaults are extra. If he doesn't play vault, he might have a triple. Or if he does play vault, I should say. Well, I wonder if he had his... Maybe he didn't have his vault in hand. Because if he had his vault in hand, he definitely had a win already in hand. I mean, there's no... Yeah. So he must have just either not had it or didn't notice or whatever. It's not like it really matters, but... He may have had an estate pile out somewhere, too. I just want to see if my deck does anything. Oh, that was nice of him. Woohoo. Sorry I wasted all of your times. All of our times. All the times were wasted. Okay. That's win for him. So I get to pick a a thing. We already did corner cocaine guilds and stuff. Well, I'll say empires. Why not? Okay. What? No, not. There is not a lot of trashing. What's Wolfden? That's unique. Having unique cards you get minus points for. It's a pretty neat one. I'll be right back. You get a 5-2, that's pretty nice. Got capital. Ooh, capital plus whatever that one card is called. So you don't have any 4s, so you can trash 3s just into 2s, I guess. Which there's a few 2s here. If I want a haggler, I don't know if the haggler is really the play here. I think I'd rather have an archive. Here I'll top deck a gladiator, and then buy probably a settlers. That's a little sad. We drew the developing the gladiator together. Probably gonna. He didn't. No, he did shuffle. Okay. So we could just leave that sellers out until next time, where it can actually draw something. We could just take an estate here, in fact. I'm not sure what the play is here, to be perfectly honest. Revealing a gladiator doesn't seem like the biggest deal. Trashing a gladiator. So it may be better to develop into something now and buy like a crossroads or something, or buy another settlers. We'll try the developing thing. We're gonna have a ton of negative points for quite a while. Maybe pretty good to green kind of fast here. It's 2 chariot races, okay. take copper. This is just another copper, I think. No, it's a silver. Nice. So, probably another archive for now. Maybe Hagler was right, but... could get more than one develop. It's an inn. Yeah, that's fine. It has a nice interaction with the settlers in the bustling village here. We will need villages. So maybe go in Crossroads here if we get the Hagler. I mean, once the bustling villages are revealed, then actions aren't really too much of a trouble anymore. Aren't too much trouble anymore. But until you get there. So I will take a copper. Just trash a copper here. Either one an inn or a bustling village. I think I'll take a bustling village. We want... We really don't need the gladiator here. We can leave it for now. That was not the best draw ever. We need lots of archives. We need lots of everything's. Would have been really nice to get to develop, but let's draw those things. Could just skip the inn. Could go groundskeeper here, but good blocking settlers. Okay, your blocking was not that great. I sort of like buying provinces for gaining stuff with the hagglers. I think if I had had 8 last turn, I would have. Well, I could have had 8, but. Yeah. Gets a capital. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, let's take our copper. Take our copper. Oh, that was it? There was only that. Oof, that was a really bad turn. Great. That turn sucked. Alright, bustling village. You could get 2 5s or something. Groundskeepers would of course be great. This is a weird sort of a deck. Okay, so he's giving me first shot at fortune. What? That's garbage. That's just pure garbage. Ah. Gross. I could haggle provinces. Oh no, you can't haggle victory cards. Well, that's depressing. I mean, there's not a lot to say about that situation other than, cry. Um, he's not really gonna buy a fortune anytime soon. It would be sweet to buy a fortune though, with hagglers down, and then gain some sweet stuff, like a capital or two. Now his stupid chariot races are gonna start winning again. The ends are nice, it's true. Maybe he can't afford the fortune now. He might as well take it. Sure, he'll have 14 debt, or 15 debt, or sorry, 13 debt. But he'll if he draws it all up, then he'll be in great shape. I did not know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull this one out. He's just ahead on the trashing, or we're even on the trashing. He seems to have a lot better other stuff than me. I guess I'll take the gladiator. I thought I had a settlers in there. Well, there is a copper, so I can take a copper. There's one copper 3. I've trashed 2, so there's still a few coppers left in here. That should be all of those, though. Alright, now I've got a shot at making some points here. Apparently not quite good enough. I wonder if it's better to go for the chariot races now and try and get some points, or go for really big haggling times. Guess I'll take the haggle. I don't think he has a silver. Archives are nice. A couple ends could be nice. A capital or two could be nice. Maybe the play was just double in. Could have been. Oh, we know he has. I was gonna say I hope he doesn't have his capital, but we know he has his capital, so that sucks. That's so much money. He can just double province. I mean, why wait? Well, there's a lot of points to still be made off groundskeeper, but realistically, why wait? I don't think the game will last that long. He could get another inn, or another archive, or another bustling village, whichever. The inns are really nice. Probably better than the archives, actually. Alright. None of these are choices. It just could do them all automatically. He reveals an inn, so I'm up a creek there. I guess I have a gold in here somewhere, but generally up a creek. So, do we want the capital? I mean, we really only want the capital if we're going to get to the fortune, which we could. We just don't know. Well, drat. If we had... Oh, I'd put it into my hand. I take the drat back. Okay, so... Well... I could develop the crossroads into a silver. That would end my... that would give me some points. I was thinking I really need groundskeepers. It's my only shot at coming back here. That X is confusing. I don't think the game's gonna last long enough for me, though. That seems pretty unlikely. So every time he draws a province, or draws a fortune, it's probably double province for him. He's got single provinces a lot, I'm sure. Not quite there. That's nice. How far back are you going? If you're going really, really far, I don't know how far back. Maybe he wanted to play develop. Well, that makes sense. Okay, we'll get these and then... Sure, let's get a haggler. Why not? Look at that. Do I actually want to gain this or do this? I don't think I want to trigger the shuffle, do I? I don't think so. So let's get a province. Get a groundskeeper and an, or it could be a capital and an inn. And now we get to get a lot of cards. So we should get all these things. Well, sure, we'll take one crossroads. We really shouldn't get any crossroads. But, I'm going to leave the settlers out. So I'm going to get the bustling villages. Hopefully we draw them early enough that we can activate them. Hopefully we put a $5 card on top of our deck. The chariot races haven't been too awfully lopsided. I expect he'll be able, well, excepting right now he's about to score about 40 points off him. He's got capital and fortune together again, so probably he's just triple provincing. Since he's debt free, is looking like the outcome. And he already has $3, and he's got 6. So really, he's 3 more bucks, and the game's just over. So I'm sure the game is just over. I mean, it's got to be, right? He couldn't possibly have failed to get $24 in this process. Well, now we know he has it in hand. Capital fortune is pretty sweet. Alright, we gotta do one more. And the way this one works is that if I tie, I win, I guess. He's got to pick a set. Then I've got to pick a set. Alright, I'll say intrigue. It's the 5th and final game. I'm not sure exactly where things went off in that last one. Like I talked about, the end is probably pretty good. The inn is probably a pretty good one. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, there's some Some randomness, of course. I don't know, maybe someone who's watching knows what the problem was. And can tell me. Tell me what the problem was. I bottom decked some things a couple times, but I don't know how much of a deal that was. He had a little better chariot race luck than me, but that obviously wasn't, I don't think, the deciding factor. I should have picked alchemy. Just kidding. Draw was just a little bit hard to come by on that last one. My chat is not working again, apparently. People always... Of course it works that way. That's what it... It's not just for Kingdom cards, otherwise we would have seen... all kinds of other stuff. I did screw up the Empires one, though, I think. No, wait, we had an event. Or a landmark. It was that wolf thing. Wolf dog. That's not the name of it. I just said wolf dog for the fun of it. There's nothing here but minions. Really? You can't do a torture chain. You can't do another kind of chain. I guess I'm gonna get an ironworks just to get mills. Beats me. This is gonna be quite a weird one. Hope he doesn't hit 5. Period. Great. My ironworks missed, and he's gonna buy 5 here. Oh, good. I mean, buying mills is really not very exciting. I mean, they're good with the minions, but still not like the most thrilling thing. Could be some points though, so I got to Haven of Copper, right? So I can buy another minion here. I'm gonna end up with a couple mills is all, probably. Unless, I don't know, 3 mills. Okay, so this is not going all that well. This is kind of a nightmare game. There's not a lot to play around. You just buy up the minions and then buy some green. We see who gets bad minion hands and who gets good minion hands. It's not even immediately clear to me that the Ironworks was worth it. I'm sure I'll be able to get the minion here. Like, even you can get a bridge with your Ironworks, but sort of unlikely to get used. I should have done that in a different order, but this is okay. I guess I'm not gonna keep going. Maybe I do want to keep going. This could be bad hands. There's a minion in there somewhere, though. So I guess we'll just split these. Unless he has like an incredibly good draw here and gets to his bridge and has $8 and gets both of them. In which case I will cry. I will just actually just shed many tears. Here now I just don't. Man, I don't even know if a bridge is worth it. I don't know if anything's worth it. I can get a Haven, but of course I could have. Yeah, if I had gotten a bridge, I would have enough. Of course, I couldn't know I was going to get this exact draw, but then I would have enough for province plus minion. So, unfortunately, I also don't have a tie anymore because of this mill business. So, like, if we just split the provinces, right, then I'm just sunk. I can get a I could get a harem at some point, which would even all that up. So now the tie is back on the table. Although it can be broken in various ways again pretty easily. We could run through these havens. Assume he has a minion in hand? Oh, he just doesn't even have a minion. Okay. I don't know what a haven. The havens are pretty crappy. I think a second bridge is really not doing that much for you. To be honest. It's just my opinion, but Let's haven something and maybe something good, but this is nice. Do I want to cycle or do I want to buy things immediately? What is the bridge getting me? Maybe a haven. What is cycling getting me? Like I could have 9 and have things cost less. These are all my minions though, so I really don't want to... I really want to draw on. Oh, I got 6 minions. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm not great at counting. Never mind. So this is an okay hand to lose. There he had triple minion. So probably he can get a province here. Now I can kind of afford to start moving the havens down. Oh, it's not. It's a little risky. It's sort of a weird order to play that in. You would play the mill first. So he just never minions. Oh no, he did minion me. He did minion me, I just like drew a similar hand. This is not cutting it. This is also not cutting it. Does not look like we're going to get a hand that's going to cut it. Here. All the mills are in the bottom. Along with some things. So what do we discard? A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So we have 3 mills down here. I don't think it matters much. So I could buy another haven. That didn't go well. Suppose he'll buy a harem. I guess I drew some hands that had 6. I could have stopped on those, but these are really bad decks. He probably has a workable deck this turn, or a workable hand this turn. not that workable. Okay. I'll take it. He probably shouldn't have got that haven. Well, he definitely shouldn't have got that haven. Because if he can't afford a province, all I need is my bridge. Man, if I had ironworks that's funny. If I had ironworks the bridge last time, I'd have a win right now in hand. Or not ironwork, haven the bridge. I mean, I guess it's strictly better to haven a bridge than it is to haven a copper. Well, not exactly, but probably most of the time. This is scary stuff now. Most of the time it's going to be better to haven the bridge. That was a blunder. He gets a province. Now we're in trouble again. Though this is an okay hand. Okay. Let's just set color design. Maybe he'll Ironworks Haven again and make it even easier. Wah wah. Well, we're back in that situation. Depending on what he can score. Ooh, boo. Nope, this doesn't work. Scary stuff. I could have lowered the piles, but didn't look like the thing. I could have got also another Ironworks. I thought about that. We may empty the duchies. I don't... maybe an estate. Okay. I think it's... If I did get to province, I think it would have to be right to take it. But we're counting the chickens a bit before they hatched here. Right. So we'll draw on. I should have done the mill, but okay. So let's think about this. We're gonna have to go back and check his shuffle. So he shuffles here. So he has a minion and a mill out of the shuffle here. And then he plays another minion, plays another minion. Okay, so that's 3 minions. And 1 mill. And anything else we can see, silver and coppers. And then my turn. I don't attack him or anything, so nothing really happens there. Then his turn. He plays Bridge and Harem. So no more minions have shown up. I tossed a hand here, but we don't know how many minions were in it. Well, we probably want to attack him in any case. We already attacked him. Okay, well, we want to draw on. So we could set aside a minion here. Maybe. We could set aside a minion and draw on. Then I'll have harem in a province or something. The scary thing is we know he has maybe 2 minions and some mills in here, right? And possibly other things. So if we Dutchy dance, does that really go well for us anyway? Okay. So I don't want to lose by failing to Dutchy dance, although I may just lose by Dutchy dancing. Fortunate you can't see what you havened. I guess a good thing here is he... Okay, so he did have province in hand. So thank goodness we didn't go for that. Let's see what he does. He's dancing further as well. Okay, let's play the mill. Wow. That's not actually really what I want to see. I'm going to go for it this time, having seen a little bit more of his hands. And he has no haven stuff this time. He may just have it in hand though. Well, that seems unlikely. But he may have a minion, which would be bad. I think he does have a minion. Just based on how he's playing this. Oh, this is a nightmare. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, he's gonna win. Although obviously he could have 4 junk cards in there, but he's not. He's got a province. Oh man, down into the loser's bracket already. The loser's bracket takes so long. It takes so long. It's unbelievable how long it takes. Of course, you can lose again. Then you don't have to worry about that. I would have cried if he had been slow rolling me there. Well, we didn't quite get there this time either. So Duchy Estate would win for him, but I just have to do it, right? I don't have an option. Hope he can't Duchy Estate. Or province, probably just province. Alright, well, I lucked out. Those games are the worst. Although I love Minion, but Minion without trashing like that, those are the worst. So thank you all for watching. I barely squeaked by this time. Don't know who I'm playing next, but I'll see you later.